Today is 1942. Well, why would I say the year first? That doesn't make any sense. Today is August 9th.
Today is 2022. 9th
Today
of
is
August.
1776. Damn straight.
They didn't have recordings. They have good recording devices then.
When did that come in?
I don't know. Dude, I feel like I'll hear about things. Oh, this has been around since like 1876, and I'm like, really? Like, I didn't know they had that technology back then. And then I'm always surprised by it.
Yeah. Rich wig wearing white people had
rich Asians.
Crazy rich Asians had color TV in 1876. Yep. They were the first ones to have it. They invented it. It didn't come across the seas for quite some time.
To the Indians.
And the Indians had it. We came in, slaughtered the Indians in 1912. Everyone remembers the 1912 and 1976 Native American Indian massacres. And then that's when we didn't kill a couple of them. We gave them all tea from Boston. And then
because they were low T.
They had low testosterone, so we gave them some of our Boston tea. People in Boston don't take shit.
Yeah.
They got high testosterone, so take their tea. And look what you get. You get a bunch of a bunch of strong Native American Indian indigenous.
The Boston Tea Party was just a bunch of trans people.
Out there. That's who drinks tea. Just trans people.
Just low T people.
Oh yeah. Low T people. And that's why they were getting tea. Just like
and they had to cover it up by dumping a bunch of actual tea in a harbor, and they're like, "Oh no." Because back then they weren't, as accepting of trans people like we are today.
Yeah. So totally flipped since the Boston Tea Party.
That's your history lesson for today.
There you go, guys. Now you know.
How was the number 2 play lacrosse or whatever that was?
ESPN's losing it. They don't know what they're doing.
Well, you could tell only baseball's in play because it was mostly baseball.
Yeah.
There was even like the football ones that they were showing. I was like, it's pretty simple.
All right, guys. One of the top 10 plays this week is one of the plays. Oh, yeah. One of the only plays that were made during the Red Sox and Guardians game. It was a 2-1 affair, and there was one crazy catch. I think about that with baseball. Sometimes I'm like, so many people watched and went to that game, and 2 things happened.
Yeah.
1 homer.
Watson apologizes, everybody. It's over.
A few hits. Dude, in his apology, he
said, I just want to come.
So weeks, maybe it was months ago, they asked him. He said, I have no regrets, right? This is like a couple months ago.
Have you ever regret any of your comes?
Yeah. There's probably a ton of people right after the post-nut clarity.
Damn it.
They go, fuck. Where am I? That's always my first thought. Where am I? Yeah. Why am I in front of my front door window?
Yeah.
Front door? Living room window. And fully nude. Looking at my neighbor.
How does he sound? I have no regrets.
Yeah, he's going for boy. I'll have no regrets. I don't know. But, no, and then later on, he said some other shit. His first 3 drives, all 3 and outs, 1 completion, no first downs, 7 yards. And people are like, he didn't play for like a year and a half or whatever it was.
Yeah. Okay.
But I was listening to a fantasy football podcast. They showed his stats like his last start was January 3rd, 2001. So it's not even 2 years.
2021.
Yeah.
2001.
2001.
He was
2.
Yeah.
Actually, if you look up his age, he was 4.5.
Yeah. Well, that was a drop, so.
Yeah, that's not his fault. But the narrative people are putting out there that he's just missing. Let's see this. Deshaun Watson.
Oh, there is a
Oh, it's the one completion to David Dragon Ball Z Ninjaku.
David Duke. Let's see this one.
His first completion was David Duke. He could have had another one to David Duke. No way.
I mean,
oh, my God. He's making throws, guys.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson's good.
That was bad.
Well, I mean, before he got drafted,
people went,
gay guy. Yeah, people. Yeah,
before he got drafted, people went,
boop. People went,
because he's going to go to Texas. They went, I don't want this boop in Texas.
Oh, well. But he,
Blaine Gabbert.
Didn't they draft? Did Trubisky? No, I forgot who the fuck that draft was. Wasn't Watson the same draft as Mahomes?
Was he? Yeah.
Trubisky went above both of them.
Yeah.
Hilarious. While that happened, people were like, wow, no.
Just tweeting. No.
No. Dude, if I was a Bears fan, I'd have killed myself.
Yeah, they were
That
mad.
second.
People were mad.
They should have had record suicides draft night.
Mitch Trubisky. Yeah, people were really mad.
Just people doing the happened in Chicago. People just walking in front of lawnmowers.
Who was before him?
Jumping off cliffs. John McMahon or something?
I mean, they were like in between.
They had Jay Cutler and then Trash.
Yeah, it was after him. It was just like.
Yeah, way after him, but.
Yeah.
They
were just doing fill in trash bags. Trashy trash bags. Well, now he's on the Steelers.
Trubisky. And they keep acting like he's going to be the starter. But everyone's like, we all
I
know
saw
it's going to
a
be.
kid, he was probably like 13, and he had a fresh Trubisky jersey. Steelers.
That's
like
dad bought it for him.
Like
He
it
has
was,
no idea who
the
that guy
lettering was stitched on. It was like an official jersey. You know, $120 Trubisky Steelers jersey. Dad, we got it in our new quarterback. Son, no, we didn't. And he started crying, and he's like, "Fine, I'll get you his jersey."
Son, he sucks. So yeah, dude.
Chris is on his phone.
Oh, I was showing you. Watkins. He skinned a guy. Watson.
Instead of foreskin, Watskin.
Yeah. Hey, you want some of this Watskin?
You want to suck on my Watskin?
That's actually
what
what
he
he
was
said,
saying to
yeah.
the.
You want some of my Watskin?
Want some of my Watskin, bitch?
I got
And
that
then they're like,
foreskin. I got that Watskin.
they're like, what?
I got that foreskin. I
They
got
were
that
like,
Watskin.
white skin. You're a boop. And then he's like, no. And then he
No, and
then he
that's
got
why
mad and they
that's why
raped
he
them
raped these
because
women.
they were racist.
Because they were all racist. People find that out, they're like, "Oh my God, it's
my
fine."
God. Yeah, would that be
fine? Roger Goodell's like, all suspensions are lifted.
What would the Me
Let
Too,
this free non-racist man play.
What would all the liberal people do if they found out he did do that, but they were calling him
But all the women
N-word?
were just yelling the Asian slur
They're
at
going,
him.
boop, 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 boop. And they would go, well, that's the new horn. Yeah, too many lit. Too many. We got two. What do we got 2 pages of rogies.
Yeah, I gotta delete them. Well, I put them on there, and Corey was just getting pissed off. Corey was getting ticked off. I was like, listen to this inspiration. Corey was like, from a monkey? That man's a monkey, dude. He's half primitive monkey.
He loves talking about monkeys.
Yeah, he does. He's like, dude, fucking chimpanzees will rip your nuts off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw a video that said, like, this is the most Rogan thing I've ever seen. And some would, like, I think it was like Theo was on there, and like he was like trying to find a video for Theo, and then goes, I mean, I didn't find that, but I found a freaking Komodo dragon tearing the head off of a thing, and someone goes, this is the most Rogan clip ever. I'm like, yeah. You know, animals do this thing that's crazy, and you're just
animals
like,
are fun, but
I mean, I agree,
but also, he'll have people on who have no interest in animals decapitating other animals, and he's like, Jamie, pull up that praying mantis that slices that little kitten's head off.
Yeah.
And then Jamie's like, it's up immediately.
Yeah.
And the person's like, no, I'm fine.
Yeah.
No, look at the way. Look at, he gets the rear neck. He gets the fucking back position. Perfect back mount.
Perfect slicer.
Locks in the slicer to the throat. No, so Watson said I don't have any regrets. Just like a month or so ago, I forgot what the fuck it was, but then it didn't say in this tweet. But then when learning through media and all this shit lately that's come out, people are like getting mad about the 6 weeks and all this shit. When learning his lack of remorse may be leading to a longer suspension, because that's what the NFL was saying, that he has clearly shown. Even Sue Robinson, who suggested 6 games. I'm Sue. Even her, she said in her conclusion,
she's like, sue my pussy shit.
Yeah, sue my pussy shit.
Sue
Robinson.
my pussy shit because Deshaun Watson's gonna rape me.
Yeah, if I give him any more than 6 games.
Exactly, that's why.
She even said his lack of remorse is disturbing or something like that. Or it's like alarming or something.
Sociopath, dude.
So then, dude, I bet you him and his people are just like, look, you didn't do anything wrong. And like they're feeding that like into his brain a bunch so that he's constantly like, I did nothing wrong.
I did nothing wrong.
I did not. They're just staring into a hypnotism. He's in the Get Out. I did nothing wrong.
And he's like in flashbacks where he's like, shut up, bitch. And
his lawyers.
Were they Asian people?
I thought that was just a little kid.
That was a little kid. I would never try an Asian accent.
No, neither would I.
That was the name of a jersey.
Not Thai.
I'm like the direct contact.
Asians who aren't Thai, but they work at Thai food places, get asked if they're Thai, and then they go, not Thai. Yeah. So, someone just clinks a little spoon in a tea.
Asians who work at McDonald's have people walk in and they go, no Thai here.
Asians who work at McDonald's get misconstrued for Irish people. They're like, are you a Mick?
Hey.
Like a little Mick, bitch. And they're like, not Thai.
Are you a masseuse at a McDonald's?
Yeah. I can get back.
Can I get jacked off and a chicken sandwich?
People are starting to think that getting a massage is getting jacked off after these Watson stories.
People are starting to think that all Asians give massage, and in turn, all Asians jack people off.
People are walking up to Asians on the street,
just pulling their dick out,
and saying, "Here's $50," and Asians are accepting the $50 and just jacking off white males in the street, and now black males. Now that Watson has been out, there's plenty of black guys walking up to Asians.
People are walking up to
Watson's
Asians.
starting a revolution of jacking off.
People are thinking Asians are used for massages only.
People are now selling Asians in Meijer.
This is resulting in males approaching Asians with their penises out. One local Asian man said, please bring back the just beating the shit out of us. Remember when they were getting beaten in the streets?
Black people?
No, people were in New York.
Oh, yeah,
people were just beating up Asians.
Yeah, which is not funny. Don't laugh. I'm sorry. I was zoned. I fucking, went to another dimension.
Okay. Ooh.
I'm on shrooms, dude. I'm microdosing.
Speaking
trying
of
it out.
McDonald's, there's a Wendy's commercial on.
Oh, yeah. This commercial says high five. He's high-fiving people.
High five.
High five. Wendy's, check it out. Use promo code.
I'm gay. Promo code.
YG10 for 10% off Wendy's. Yep, go get there. So Watson said, "I'm truly sorry to all women." He had like this interview on right before the game played, or some game yesterday.
All women.
Truly sorry, just and all this shit, and because now he's trying to like show that I care about stuff, and it's like we knew you didn't. You clearly did something. 24 women from different states, different masseuse parlors,
different massage buildings.
Yeah, different races. Yeah. You weren't just narrowing in on getting jacked off by Filipinos. You were getting jacked by any race.
Instead of Filipino, it's Fellowpino.
Are you one of my Filipinos?
Yeah. And that's a guy, so you're gay.
I think Watson should be applauded for going to so many different places. Because he's not racist.
Yeah, weren't people saying like most people were just like most people find like the masseuse they like, and they're like, oh, finally.
They just stay with that one.
Yeah, that's what Jen did. She like had a masseuse that she liked, and then that lady like quit or like was like, Jen, you're too much. I have to quit my career. No, but she like went somewhere else or whatever, and then Jen was just like, Tried a different person, was like, God damn it. Tried a different person, was like, oh my God. And then she finally found someone. She's like, I think I found somebody. So, like, yeah, if you're just going to different masseuses and you're just like, I'm in it to get jacked.
Yep.
I feel the same way about a barber. I go to different barbers all the time because I'm like, also,
which one's going
can you, like, cut my pubes? And they're like, okay. And then I'm just going, could you use, like, lube? And they're like, what? And I'm like, never mind.
That's what I use when I get rid of my pubes. Yeah, I did the same thing for getting my hair cut. I would just go to places and be like, you know, who's gonna rest their big titties on my shoulder? And so I keep getting all these guys, get these flat-chested women. I'm like, I need some big bosoms on my shoulder.
I need big bosoms. Women don't know how to cut.
And so Deshaun Watson just hasn't found the right one.
Yeah.
If he found someone,
maybe
you know what's crazy?
Maybe he was trying to find the right one.
You could easily. There are ones. He's never heard of Rub. Like, no one ever said, hey, rubmaps.com.
Yeah, he could have just got someone to massage them and then paid them very handsomely to.
I've heard people that just talked about it on another podcast. That you can find those places if you wanted to, Mr. Deshaun.
Hurts got hit late out of bounds.
Oh, yeah, he was flipping out.
The coach?
Yeah. Dog.
Oh, he said, what the fuck? Good thing they bleeped out. They blurred out his mouth. What did he say?
Oh.
Dude, that's so funny. These defensive players, instead of going for the wrap-up, they just go for the big hit, and then the guys don't fall over and keep going.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what? Did he throw that?
Zach Wilson had a bad day, and then they were actually fearing he tore his ACL.
That's cool.
So
the guy should have traded him.
Dude, yeah, as soon as the dog thing came out, just flipped him for do you think someone would give you a first-round pick for Zach Wilson?
I don't think so.
No one's giving first for nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, Russell Wilson's going to start for years and be good still. Everyone's like, third? I'm like, what?
Yeah, well, it's because they value these picks like the NFL values picks.
So maybe I should just kind of narrow on a guy I like, I think.
Probably.
Try to, like, flip him.
Deshaun Watson said that he hates women and that he's actually gay.
Yeah. That's actually what he was trying to get to. People keep... What if... Dude, he just does that. He's like the Kevin Spacey. He's like, I'm gay. And they're all like, you still fucking...
Yeah, dude, that was crazy.
Abused boys.
They were like, did you abuse that guy? He's like, oh, I'm gay. And they're like, what?
Like,
you still sexually assaulted
Watson
a boy.
just does that. He's like, I didn't do that. I'm gay.
Yeah,
I suck dicks, dude. I take dicks. I play with dicks. I don't do anything with tits.
True.
Like, you jerked off on all these women.
Fewest by rookie QB.
Lions, dude. First drive. Offensive team. Scored. Swift touchdown. That was cool.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Well, hopefully they play like that.
Well, I mean, it's I don't think that way.
What were you going to say?
It's just cool.
Preseason doesn't matter? Don't ever say that to me.
It's just positive to see something positive.
I know. I was going to say that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, hopefully it translates to season. I'm trying to be positive, guys, because everyone's like, oh, Corey's down on the Lions. I'm like, yeah, like I don't have any reason to be.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother texts me every day. He goes, you're an idiot. You're watching that shit. You're an idiot. You're watching this shit. I go, hey, man.
I'm still a fan. Like, I don't want
them
to
I'm having a fun time.
Yeah.
Watching
I want nothing more than them to prove me wrong and win, like, a playoff game. But, I mean, I don't know. I just, year in and year out, we get a new guy, we get a new coach, and then people get hyped on him, and then just nothing happens.
Baker plays today for the Panthers.
If he has a good showing, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to do this. Dude, that would be amazing. The Browns fucking get rid of him because they're like, oh, we don't like you anymore, or whatever. I don't know. And then they get Deshaun. Deshaun does very bad for them. Nothing ever pans out. That was the worst move of their life. They paid him a lot of money and whatever. And then Baker goes to Carolina and actually does something good. Wins a couple playoff games, That'd be sick.
Yeah, that will not happen, but that would be sweet.
That'd be sweet.
I put a lot of money on that not happening.
Well, which part?
Sad. Baker winning playoff games.
Oh, yeah. I would bet anything. I honestly, Deshaun's not going to be good for the Browns. Like, I'm so like, even when they went all out for him, I go, he has all this dark shit surrounding him, hasn't played in, like, over a year. Like, he's not good anymore. That's just how it is. He's not good anymore. Dude, he's just going to be trying to play, and he's going to have fans going, you're a rapist.
Yeah.
That's not going to seep into his head. That's impossible. People are people.
Away games?
Dude, I play a video game, and one person goes, dude, you suck. And I'm like, my whole life is over. I'm like, dude, am I bad?
Man, maybe I shouldn't play Valorant anymore.
And I'm like, God damn it. But, like, this guy's, like, on the NFL, and everyone's like, you're a piece of shit. And he's just like, no, I'm going to power through.
It's going to be rough.
It's going to be rough.
But Baker... So, if you look at that division, clearly Bucks won the division already.
All I want from Baker is this. To start every game and get me around 20 points. For a QB. That's not too much to ask. The rest of my team will take care of it.
Oh, yeah.
I just need a QB to, get me through.
Yeah, Corey has a stacked team in the Dynasty League. Sort of, and no one really has like a stack team. Yeah. It's rough. Anyone gets like 2 injuries, and it's like, well, no chance.
Yeah, that's like real life. Well, yeah, kind of. Not really.
It's weird, but
not really.
No, I was just pointing out that the Panthers. So everyone's down on Matt Rule, which is the head coach. People are down on him. So Baker has that.
Don't rule.
Baker has that going against him. Mm-hmm. That people are not really feeling Matt Rule. They think he's not great, and. Just like people are high on the Saints. So, but you have Winston. So if the Saints do okay,
yeah, they don't have an.
That's one thing people are saying is negative about Alvin Kamara is that Jameis Winston doesn't historically throw to running backs a ton. So that like people are used to like being like, oh, Kamara, I'll draft him. He'll get 80, 90 catches.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are thinking maybe it'll be like 50, 60.
It was Drew Brees going,
can't see over the line, man.
Yes, Drew Brees and Sean Payton both loved doing that.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're both gone. And it's Jameis Winston who threw for 40 interceptions and 40 touchdowns.
And the Saints have Matt Rule's brother, Kevin Rule.
And that guy actually rules. People are Googling Kevin Rule. But... yeah, I don't know. They have to play the Bucks twice. They have to play the Saints twice. That's like 4 losses, right there, in the division from the.
What did I say?
Panthers.
20 points.
It's 20 points, Chris. I'm just saying it sucks that it's. I'm saying personally, like Baker as a person, you would like to see a team that went all in for a convicted rapist. And got rid of their dude who won them their first playoff game in 20 years, whatever the fuck years.
The brightest spot QB-wise in the history of the team.
Yeah.
And then
they think he's a little bit too confident or whatever the fuck. They didn't like him, really. I guess some people in the office, whatever, didn't like him. And maybe he was too confident for winning one playoff game against a shitty old Ben Roethlisberger.
I mean, he probably isn't. I mean, he's clearly like probably not. I don't know. I mean,
barely a top 20.
Yeah, I mean,
he's top 15.
He's not that, but I mean, he's still so like the best they had. It was like the like Matt Stafford with the Lions. It was like years.
But his
of
confidence is big.
Trying to find everyone's like, oh, we need our guy, and then we get Matt Stafford as a quarterback, and then people go, nope, still no, and it's like the team is bad.
Yeah.
Baseball's kind of cool. A
couple highlights. Baseball's pretty sweet.
Honestly, watching it, I'm not the huge fan of watching it. I don't know. It's weird. It's like I feel like it's like relaxing to me, kind of. Like I don't think it's exciting, but like watching it, you're kind of like, maybe you're like relaxing, and it's just like bottom of the 8th, and we got it.
I like that.
And then you hear like the
yeah,
and like you're like, oh, I don't know. It's it's nice and calm.
Yes,
and then
it is.
I like the video game. I feel like that's a fun game. And then I love playing catch. Just
so you just said that relaxing thing. Reminds me, so
golf is also very relaxing.
Yeah,
like watching it, you're
like
just
soft spoken.
You're just it's like, all right.
See if he hits it off the tee.
We got a par 4, 394 yards, and then just perfect shot, right in the fairway. That's beautiful.
They just play that. Yeah, that's great.
Velociraptors are invading the course.
Look. Looks like there's a brontosaurus. eating leaves.
8
That's
foot,
very cute.
8 foot putt for birdie. A T-Rex is now ravaging hole 9.
Oh,
So
looks like Tiger Woods is
we're
going to
gonna
have more than a back injury when he's inside of a T-Rex's mouth.
The gallery, hopefully, is there. Everyone's safe.
Checking
Velociraptors are on hole 12.
Yeah.
Tiger is now teeing off on hole 6. Jurassic Park, PGA Tour. They put a. They just some rich guys like I put a golf course in on the island.
Yeah. I didn't know there was. I thought that was a movie.
It was way cheaper than you would imagine.
Yeah. Give me a killer discount. Or if they did on the island old, people just don't even make it through the 18 holes. They just die.
I was like, when you said the island old, I thought you just said words wrong.
What a dumb thing.
And you were talking about like the first island. Because you know they had like different islands.
The island old.
Oh, the movie old?
Yeah. My God.
I didn't watch it.
I mean, just such a dumb thing.
I think Drew really liked it.
Hey, Drew. No. Dude, it was going to have you on the podcast.
I'm not even like trying to like
dude, actually,
be cool.
I'm going to have him on.
Yeah, it did look stupid. But like when I was watching it, I go, I don't know. It's not doing anything for me.
The first time I saw a trailer before the movie came out, years ago, whenever that was, I was like, that looks interesting. And then they're like, M. Night Shyamalan. I was like, oh, it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be ridiculous.
Like, he has like a horrible track record, right?
He's at so many movies that
they're like stinkers.
Yeah. So many like ones that people are like this is without a doubt.
Devil movie in the elevator.
Absolutely horrible. Dude, The Happening. Everyone, that's a fucking comedy.
Yeah,
you got Mark Wahlberg and Zoe. New girl Zoe.
New girl Zoe.
Dude, me and Jordan, she never seen it. Yerd? She watched it, Yerden. And then she couldn't believe just how awful it was. We didn't realize, apparently they were married, Zoe and Mark. I'm like, they don't even like mention that.
Really?
I read
they were just like found each other.
I read in a thing somewhere, and it's like an interview for them for the movie around the time it released. And it said, you're struggling with their marriage and their relationship, or whatever, like something like that. And I was like, how?
I don't know.
What?
Honestly, I don't remember the movie at all.
So bad.
What about that Bodies movie?
I did not see that.
Did she like it?
Yeah, and then of course Jordan and she's like, yeah, us and some of the, whoever she went with, friends, are like, we really think you would have liked it. Like, I legitimately, like, I've watched those movies for like movie nights. But those have never been movies where I'm like, I gotta go see people get slashed.
It looks like it might be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really know much about it other than like Pete Davidson was in it.
Just kind of making.
I thought it was like. So before you told me that movie, like
they don't know who's killing people. They're playing hide and seek.
Yeah, all I saw was like we play this game, bodies, and then everyone hides, and then the person's the killer, and then when you find someone, they just have to lay their dead, and then the first person to find them is like, oh, and then we have to figure out who the killer is, and I go, oh, it sounds like a cool game, but then I was like, so it's like the movie of them like playing the game, and it's like funny, or do like people actually start dying?
People actually
start dying. I go, oh,
so like they think
it's just like
so before they even play the game,
it's like a murder mystery, like. Turned real.
But in the trailer, before they even play the game, one girl goes,
oh, dude. Oh, I take a drink.
One girl will go, I'll just mute you for a while, dude. See you later.
My throat's a little weird right now.
Just puking.
We need to get a guest on here. I feel like change the dynamic up a little bit. So someone we can attack.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I need to attack somebody.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm funnier when I'm attacked.
Yeah, I think so too. So we get some people on here, brutalize them.
Yeah, just immediately be like, all right, welcome to the show, and shut your mouth.
Yeah,
and
we're just muting them. And you like my dad's band?
Well, that's what we do. Hold on, wait. Here we go. Just telling us. They're just like telling a story. We're like, okay, and and they're just like, what? And we're like, shut up.
Shut up.
We're just going like this. And then we're like, continue with your story.
Continue with your story that's putting us to sleep. That thing is not tight again.
Is it this? What's parts not? Oh, it's this.
Yeah. Then we could do stuff. We could do visual stuff that only they see, and they just look around, and then we go, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, what's wrong? They're just staring right now.
The audio people are going,
Yeah, to the listeners right now, our guest is just staring like an idiot.
"Yeah, what? Nothing's happening."
Drew would be like, "Oh, I'm never doing this again."
This is one of the worst things I've done." And then I go, "Yeah, you did, bitch."
And then you go, "No, one of the worst things you've done is saw old and then said it was good."
Yeah, one of the worst things you've done. Yeah, dude. My God.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Then you see, yeah.
I thought you said you didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh, I watched that.
Because I
I
said,
put my hands over my eyes when they were gutting to somebody.
"Oh, okay." Yeah, because when I
This
when
also doesn't make sense.
when I heard Jordan Jensen say, "Oh, I know what you meant now," because you
Put my
said I
hands
didn't
over my
get to.
face.
You said I didn't get to that part yet.
Podcast.
You didn't get to that part in the podcast because you said,
Yeah.
"Oh, I must have not got."
paused it at like
I
8
was
minutes.
saying you didn't get to that part in the movie, and then you went, "Oh, I covered my eyes over that part." And I go, "Was you watching the movie now?" I go, "What the hell?"
No, yeah.
I was confused.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I was
got
confused.
Corey wrecked.
That's why I text. Honestly, that's kind of why I hate texting sometimes because
Yeah.
so many things just get lost.
Misconstrued.
Yeah, and I want to tell stories sometimes, but I'm like, dude, I'm not texting a paragraph, and someone's like, "Wait, what?" And then I'm like, "What? Oh, I typoed a word. And the
Yep.
whole thing doesn't make sense."
That's horrible.
All right, we're like all over the place all the
Yeah,
time.
life
what are we
is a-
talking about?
life is a
Let's
train
go
wreck.
back. We were talking about.
Well, I wanted to say something about old now.
Hold
that-
on, let's go to the checklist
Really?
first. Deshaun Watson, we finished that.
you're doing a checklist. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we finish stuff.
Okay.
We do too much moving around. I feel like if people listen, they were like, "Jesus fuck."
Yeah, people do that.
Yeah. So Deshaun Watson, check. And then we talked about like.
You want to get a pad of
Alonso,
paper and start
check.
writing down when we're talking about stuff?
Okay, then you said old, and then we were talking about old.
Yeah, I was just going to say more about old. So, I mean, they look over at the mountain because like they're on this island that apparently everyone's aging very fastly.
Keep talking.
They don't know. I want to fix that for you. I hate seeing it. The top needs to turn right.
Yeah, I'm tightening it right now. There we go.
Okay.
So,
Sorry, everybody. So, reset.
we had equipment malfunction, but we fixed it.
Yeah. I can't believe this. So, no, they're on that island. They start noticing because some of the younger people immediately are getting older. So they're like, "What's going on? Something's happening." And then there's also just
How
other.
did they get on the island? Did they crash land?
They all find out they have something related. Like
Should I
so.
watch the movie?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I guess I don't give a fuck. It was just on HBO, right? Is that what I found it on? But I'm not gonna give you every fucking detail. But I was just gonna say that, like, so just I don't know, pointing to the writing of M. Night Shyamalan. So he has all these people on this island because he wants to do a thing. So he has all these people on this island, and then like people are getting old, and then you have to also throw like other wrenches in there. So then there's this like this one woman just walks somewhere and then she just dies. So no one knows how she dies really, and she's just floating in water. So then some of these young kids, like they're all on a portion of the island, and then when they found this dead body, they're like, well, we need to go back. So like a bus drops them off, like sort of in this like little forest, and they're like, all right, take your bags and walk that way. And they're looking back like, what? And they walk that way, you walk through the little thing, and then that's what the big beach is, and that's where you'll be for today. And they all think they're going to the beach for today. And then they drop them off, and then the bus drives away. They don't know that when they're walking through there's like a fucking force field portal they walk through. So, of course, that's a thing. That's just fucking dumb. So it's just there's stuff like that in movies where people are like, well, I have this idea, and people are going to be like, well, there's a hole. Why don't people just leave and go back? And he's like, well, it's not a hole. I made a force field. You start walking through it, and people get dizzy, and they pass out, and then guess what? They just wake up, they're on the island. And then two other people go, you stumbled out of the cave, and you were going, oh. And that's literally what happens. And so that's how he fixes that hole in his story, because he's like, people had a lot of holes in happening, so I'm going to fill all the holes and put force fields where there's holes. Like, so he does that, and then he so several different people try to go that way, and then one dude's like, because a crazy storm is happening coincidentally now, where the beach faces the water. Just the tides are too high, and one guy's like, all right, well, we can't go through that way through the cave because people get dizzy, who knows why, and then we pass out. He goes, what if I swim around the island and I'll get back? There's got to be a reason. They can't just be sending people here to die, because like 2 people died already, and they're like, what's going on? People just come here to die, and they don't know that they're aging yet until like they look around and like 2 kids that were 6 are just 20. And they're like, Mom, what's happening?
That's
so it is a vehicle for some fun stuff.
That's funny.
The weird concept. And that's what intrigued me with the trailer. But M. Night could do that for the rest of his time. Be like, what's kind of like an intriguing idea? Have 2 sort of like intriguing ideas featured in a trailer. The movie can just be shit. But he just needs people to go, oh, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
He's got a big name. People will buy his tickets and go see his shit. But ultimately, it's not great.
Ultimately, it's shit.
Yeah. We don't know when it happens, but apparently there's a boy and a girl. They're aging. They have sex apparently, and so they're aging so quick that she immediately has a baby.
Oh, it's just like
She just immediately, and then they're looking over at them, and they're like, but they still have like youthful. They're 6, actually.
Mom.
And they're like, we're in love. You can't break us away or whatever. And then she just starts going, oh, it's coming out. And then, dude, this is the funniest part. So like the baby's coming out, and then they get it, and they're like, oh, and then they wrap it in, because it's like a fucking newborn baby, and they're like, oh my god, literally just like a second, because they're aging so quick. Like seconds later, it just has a hard cock. Now, seconds later, she turns around, the baby, she's holding the baby, and she goes, it's dead. It died from not getting enough affection. Just from like the moment it was under, because babies, if you think about it, it's a short time when they're a baby and they need all this attention. Yeah. And so that's just like a funny thing that he threw in there. I'm like, some of these things, I'm like, that's kind of like a comedic person threw something into the movie.
Sounds like the movie's good.
It's dead. Is that what it sounds like?
I don't know.
I was just laughing. He's a comedy writer.
He's a comedy god.
M. Night Shyamalan's a comedy god. How about that?
He's a comedy.
Anyone ever think about that?
You ever think about my penis entering something else besides my own butt?
If you've ever thought about it. I mentioned the lines for like a second. I was just saying that, trying to touch base with anything you feel like we skipped over, but mentioned old Drew likes it, so he's not going to be on the podcast anymore. We were going to have him on, but probably not now.
Probably not.
No, I'd like to do that though.
Too late.
It's kind of an off mic talk, We don't need these people to be in on our stuff.
Too late. Oh, look at these girls. They're a little.
Oh. And then I saw an interview with Carson Wentz.
Sorry. They just showed a guy on a commercial for Gatorade, and then before this commercial, they were talking about
is he going to have a Hulk wife now? Are you kidding?
It is. People are mad about this stuff. Because I guess like they're making the Hulk look like a bitch. And like he's like weird and stuff.
I'm not mad. I just think it's hilarious that you turn on like the newest Thor movie. They're like, she's Thor now too. And then they're like, Hulk. Weird. They go, she's also Hulk. Like, well, we're bringing the women back into everything. She Super. Oh, they already have that. Superwoman, Wonder Woman. Oh, but
She-Hulk was like already a thing, like in the comics.
Yeah. What was the Thor thing? Probably.
I don't know.
See, I don't know.
I'm sure there probably was, but I don't know.
I mean, that is what. How funny is it it's that easy to make money right now for all these things to be like, well, just make it a woman. Yeah. Everyone loves it.
Well, everybody knows my stance. Women don't deserve
a She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Wait, how come he's not He-Hulk? I don't get it.
Yeah, why? I don't understand. Why can't she be Shulk?
Yeah. Have Hulk and Shulk.
How about if we call her
Fucking green bitch.
How about we call her Hulk the cunt?
Yeah. Why can't people spell that word when they type it?
Oh.
I saw that and I was like, we know what it is.
Yeah.
Type it, cunt.
Did you see what I said?
There's really only one word that people don't want to be typing. But
Did you see what I said?
You said something about me or something? I forgot. It was funny. I think I laughed at it.
When she said cunt, I just said, what is that word?
Oh, yeah. What's that word? Because we know. Everyone knows. So what the fuck? Putting a star? No, it's fine.
The women.
And then I don't even have an incredibly strong stance on you have to spell it.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Yeah. The funny thing is, you would never put N star GG, you know.
How that ends, I don't know, but
because
you wouldn't do
that's
that.
way too insane. But it's like, well, cunt. It's like kind of insane.
That's how it
shows. When I star the U, it's fine.
I think that shows how that word is nothing.
Yeah,
it's fine.
right.
Yeah. You wouldn't do that.
If you can star the word, it's nothing.
You wouldn't do that with.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it with fucking any of the.
Just
the F slur and the N slur and
mainly the one. That's
apparently
the one.
Dyke is bad too, I guess. I don't know. I grew up watching South Park, and they said all the things. They said everything, and I went.
I wasn't a little kid at home going, "This is wrong." And I also didn't.
White.
I also didn't go to school going, "Hey, you guys hear what I heard? I heard this," and just I'm just going beep beep beep.
Time
beep,
has changed, Chris. We have to update.
You have to adapt from '97 when you watched South Park and you were 7.
Yeah, you have to update your vocabulary to less words. To Jay Harris.
So I told my friend he's a C star NT, and he was not happy.
He was not thrilled. Is cunt that bad?
No.
I feel like UK people and they're like, you fucking
all
right.
day Australians.
Right, you fucking right, cunt.
Hey, he's a right cunt.
You cunt.
They use it positively. They use it all over the place. And
it's not. Yeah, but it's not like in Australia they're like.
It's also fun.
We say the N word.
Yeah.
We use it differently.
We just go, hey, it's fun now.
Yeah, it's fun to say that
We're
word.
all white from prison, and we use this word too. It's fun over here. That's the worst impression.
Yeah,
I don't know how to do it.
That was like an old timey say.
Yeah, I don't know how to do anything. Hey, I don't know. I don't know how to do anything. How about that?
We all bleed the same color.
Yeah,
Let's get
blue.
Buddy on TV.
Oh, yeah. That's relevant because we were just talking about stuff. You know who is a cunt? Carson Wentz is a cunt.
Whoa.
Okay?
Watch
No.
out.
He's bad. So, dude, this reporter kind of went hard in on him.
Mm-hmm.
I would have chokeslammed the dude.
The reporter?
Yeah. Did you see the thing? Here, I'll throw it on.
We're throwing it on.
I could throw it on the tubes.
We're throwing it on.
I could put it on the 1s and 2s.
We're throwing it on.
Here you go. See how loud it is.
Been kind of a narrative out there here in training camp that you've been
Oops. Not connected.
Maybe I'm connected again.
No. I was on it earlier.
Nah.
And I hopped off. Guys, how you doing today? Be nice to your friends. Be nice to your mom.
I'm not connected.
I am.
I told you.
accurate on your throws, consistently inconsistent
Only go to
is
my
any
left
kind
ear.
of a terminology. How would
okay.
you
Sorry,
assess
everybody,
your
if you're listening to
performance
a right
in
earbud.
camp, and is that characterization fair?
Yeah, I mean, for one, it's camp. You know, I think I didn't know that, so thank you.
Yep.
But,
I know, because I know you told me you don't read that stuff.
At the same time, I'm my biggest critic. So I come back after practice and I'm kicking myself over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plays. You know.
Real talk here, Carson. It's been well documented. Philly didn't want you. Indy didn't want you. Do you think this is your last chance to prove
Who would ask that?
you can be a starting quarterback in the NFL?
Yeah, you know, I don't really think about all.
He
that
wants to
stuff.
kill him.
I'm playing the game that I love, and I have the most confidence of anybody in myself to deliver, to play at a high level, to be a part of something special here with this team. And so I don't put all that pressure on myself. I don't put people can feel that way. People can say what they want, and I have no issue with that. That is what it is. But for me, I don't
Dude.
Game that I.
Do you think this is your last
Yeah, that was it. I just went
chance
back.
to
Just
prove
when he says the
that you can
thing.
be a starting quarterback in the
Yes.
NFL?
Yeah, I don't really.
Indy didn't want you.
This team didn't want him. This team didn't want him.
Dude, that guy's yeah.
Like, you are 2 feet from a guy. You've done nothing with your life. He's like, oh, I'm the reporter. I've done something. Okay. I don't know. You could never do what some of these other people have done.
Why do you say it like that? Why did he just hate him?
I don't know.
I lost money on you because of you. So,
but I know he is not great, and it could be like a last chance type of thing. I can't believe the Redskins they gave up draft capital.
Yeah,
they charge the capital.
Cap
rap. Cap rap.
Red dude. Didn't they give up draft capital to get fucking RG3 to get that pick?
Oh,
they traded a lot, right?
That sucks.
Yeah.
It's funny when people go, dude, you go all in and you trade for the, Stafford and you win the Super Bowl, and people keep, because that happened.
Yeah.
So people keep referring to that, but they're like, you go all in, you get RG3, he's dead.
Yeah.
He dies in the field. His leg gets decapitated.
You get rid of him 3 years later.
You get rid of him, and then you go all in again on a guy who 2 other teams went all in on and failed.
Yeah.
Actually, the Eagles won a Super Bowl, but he just didn't start for them. He had a killer year.
Yeah,
and then Nick Foles had whatever the fuck.
A killer playoff.
How weird. How can someone like Tom Brady be that good for 22 seasons, and then Nick Foles is like, I can only do like a string of 4 games?
I think it's like it has to be some type of like he was in
coaching
some rhythm
teams,
and like teams didn't have like a bunch of tape on him.
Yeah,
and then it's like next year they're like, okay, now we're ready.
He
for
loves
this guy.
certain throw. Yeah, because that happens all the time with certain running quarterbacks,
like rookies and stuff,
and rookies and shit. They go, oh, this guy, he falls apart when you rush the A gap or whatever the fuck.
Rush the A gap, and I like the B gap.
Every team talks about that with Brady. They're like, that's how you get to Tom Brady. You just, and it's like, well, yeah, it's just can't.
That's how you get to the quarterback. You sack him.
Yeah, it's like, well, you got 5 fucking thick dudes up there protecting him.
Guys, I just get into it. I go into like a fucking defensive meeting, and I'm like, all right, this is what we're doing. This is how we beat him. Just put pressure on the quarterback. He's not good when you put pressure on him.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like every other quarterback? Deshaun Watson makes Brown's preseason debut.
Hello. Hi, Corey. Does it sound different? It's kind of echoey, right? Hello.
This is a little more.
Hello.
A little more echoey.
Crisp. This has a crisp sound. This does not sound as crisp.
No.
This is our fart mic, guys. AKA guest mic.
AKA.
They get the sniff farts.
Yeah. Don't tell them.
Don't tell anybody. Nobody tell them.
When they're on there, I'm going to go, definitely didn't fart in that mic last time.
Did not fart in that mic
I'll go, episode. To every guest, I'll go, did you listen to last episode? They're like, no. And I'm like, okay, good. We didn't fart in that mic.
Good, yeah, because we didn't fart in that mic. Ugh.
Mute it. God, Chris don't know how to work it.
Oh, man.
It's like Chris didn't go to Roadcaster school.
I got to get back into college. Yeah, dude.
Deshaun Watson looks like a sociopath. Who has him in our league? I forgot.
McGuck.
Do you think he's like, he wants him to like be back and play so bad?
Yeah, he's got a bad team. Needs him. He needs a quarterback.
Like Mark was like
Watson.
Saying like, well, yeah, but then when the Watson comes back,
yeah, Mark's like, his team's stacked. Well, because he tanked for the top draft pick. Mark's upset that he doesn't have that. Yeah. I'm like, Mark, you have I think doesn't he has 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa. My penis.
Boner alert.
Boner alert, my boner. Yeah, I mean, tanking is fucking gay. Not gay, sorry. Tanking is like a bitch move. It's kind of like not fair.
Yeah.
Well,
that's why
like
they changed
5
it.
people just all started tanking.
I think he changed it. Now it's just total points, like your whole team.
Yeah. I mean.
But then to tank, you would have to like demolish your roster. If you wanted to actually still tank for that top pick, you would have to drop people.
Because it takes in account points and your...
Counts the whole points.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
You could still essentially tank if you wanted. But I wanted to show you that Wentz thing. also because I thought it was crazy. Like I would never say that to this guy. He agree that he's not great, and I've been hearing from training camp this preseason that he doesn't look good at all. And it's like, dude, they're paying him money. They traded draft picks, and it's like you were just as good probably with Taylor Heineke.
Yeah.
And you just had him last year. Just do that guy again. Why would they? I really can't believe the football team, Commanders. You know what's funny? I've heard this in several podcasts. Some people go, the Washington man, I was so used to always saying Redskins, and then they went to football team, and then there's so much thing I can't compute it.
My brain can't comprehend
three
words.
different names, and I gotta keep changing. What's going on?
I mean, they're still Washington.
Yes, and then I heard a great point. One guy goes, I mean, if you said football team, no one's upset, and no one is like, which team?
Yeah.
You said Washington football team. Like, we started saying that immediately, and so you could still say that, and it's fine. And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
And then because I have been getting annoyed that a couple people would go, and then this name,
Another change.
and then that one, and what is it going to be? The fucking Guardians, like Cleveland in 2 years? Or whatever. I don't know. People just say dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Drake London. He looked great. Mark's going to draft him probably.
What about me?
You know what, dude? McGuck still might be fucking up because the top pick that people are doing for the rookie drafts is Breece Hall, running back. He's a rookie, went to the Jets. People are not high in the Jets. He also will still be taking – their rookie last year was Michael Carter. They're still going to take a split carry. They might even use a third guy.
Yeah.
There might even be an injury, and they have a fourth guy. A lot of teams have a ton of running backs now. It's a big committee. They don't just do the one guy. You have to be Derrick Henry or Joe Mixon, some of these monsters who hit women. You have to have some of them to have the monster in fantasy, but a lot of teams are doing the committee. Itty-bitty titty committee.
Yeah.
So McGuck still gets that first pick. I think Mark should be happy as hell because he's grabbing Breece Hall, which I think ain't going to amount to much because the Jets aren't in a good position at all. They're struggling hard. Zach Wilson's not
injured.
The dog, and then they're
still never heard.
they're playing.
Anywhere close to that. Them do it on the show. Because they did it. I swear to God.
They did. They had a good time. They had a couple weeks they were doing it. So
you should send me one, but they were just like dog.
And
then I was
yeah,
like,
it was a couple
still
times.
Wasn't like what
They all start laughing because someone's like, "Gah." But
so you say.
Joe Flacco's probably going to start. That's hilarious.
For the Jets.
Him or Mike White. It's like,
isn't the Mike White experiment
Yikes.
over?
Yes.
When he threw
They were already
touchdowns and they went, he's the best ever.
They were saying in preseason that Flacco's been looking good. So, I mean, with Wilson getting hurt, if he does miss some time, Flacco's going to be playing. But they're bad. They're not going anywhere. So, I know bad teams have still had good fantasy players, but we haven't seen Breece Hall. I don't know. So, Mark's going to be hooked up. He's going to have Drake London. I think he's
Rick Marciano.
Rick Marcino. He's gonna slide up for Jameson Williams, even though he shouldn't be drafted that high. Well, Mark's a Lions homer, so he's got to get the Lions wide receiver. And then.
What the fuck? Oh, those are glasses. I thought her eyes were just fucking...
The crying? You deserve this.
You deserve to be in the league.
Oh. Did I say anything else? Wentz sucks.
Oh, dude.
I typed in and hit my phone. Speaking of Wentz, I went to a new dentist. I do have a new dentist now.
Nice. Is it my dentist?
It's Crentist. Oh, dude.
Where's it?
I'm not gonna tell the whole world. I'm not gonna tell people in fucking Benton Harbor. I'm not gonna tell people in just name every city ever imagined. Chris, that's impossible. I went in there, and they have like this wall of like employees, all women. I was like, I started putting my hands together. And I was like, came to the right place.
I'm about to fucking
I'm about
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun
this
Watson
place.
is motherfucker, dude. I was looking around, going, licking my lips and wiping my hands together. Oh my god! Some lady in the waiting room's like, I just started fucking whipping my shit out. Sorry, I'll let you go. You got something?
The dentist walks in the room, and then where your head's supposed to be.
My dick's up there, and the light's brought to my dick.
You have the bib around your dick and balls. That's so good, dude. Oh, that's funny. Just
the pants are still hanging off my knees, like legs.
Just the mental image of someone's hanging, like their back hanging off the back of a chair, and their dick's just where the head is supposed to be.
In the masseuse.
And the dentist walks in.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be flipped upside down. So I'm still on the thing. That's what I pictured.
That's awesome, man.
And
I picture it like,
and then I'm down there, just looking up. And then the bibs are on my cock. The little metal thing's cold on my balls. This is definitely why I can't name the place. Sir, this is what next time I go there, they find the clip.
The high dentist is like dumb, like, all right, the dentist will be in here in a second, and then you just quickly spin around in the chair.
Oh, the doctor's gonna be right in to see you.
Just like that. Oh man.
And since I'm a new patient, the lady's looking at the chart, not looking at me, and she's walking in. She goes, "Oh, it says you're new here." And I go, "Yeah, I got a couple fillings, a history. I had gingivitis at one point. I was told I had that." And she's just looking at my dick, and I'm like, "So, the place is very open. So if I were to do that, there would be just like 14 women fucking staring at me.
That's sweet.
It'd be sick. That's what I want, dude.
Are you going to the same place I'm going to?
I'll ask you later. But
off mic. So you're supposed to say. I'll tell you off mic. You don't have to do that.
I'll tell you off mic.
You know what I've been laughing about? So last night when you were like, yeah, Jordan, when she's like, you said she was like talking about her job, she's like, you know, it's just like not my passion.
Yeah.
And you're just going,
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad doesn't play drums for a living.
Yeah.
He does that on Thursday nights.
Yeah. Even if you like your job, like the amount of jobs are like for money.
Dude, yeah. So even someone who's an, say, editor, they would love to be making their own movies.
Yeah,
or
right.
making their own projects.
Even,
but they're not. They're editing on stuff. And that's something that's more likable.
Yeah.
Like you said, like I don't mind driving a fucking high-low and telling people to make shipments and do warehouse duties.
Even like Drew, like doing
whatever.
Even like Drew, like doing his thing where, you know, he's working for like a production company.
Yeah.
It's still like if they were like, hey, you want the day off? Yeah. It's not like, no, dude, I need to get in and like fucking just get my hand. My passion is doing that job. I mean, obviously people have their job they're passionate about, but like the percentage of people that just have a job, I don't know. It's just funny.
Yeah.
When you were like, it's just not my passion. And yeah.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I've been thinking about that, and it just keeps making me laugh.
Yeah. I would only be doing this and playing video games.
Yeah, I know. What? Yeah, what?
What the fuck?
Here's a job I'm passionate about. Oh, you're gonna give me money to just hang out with my dog and play video games all day?
Say
That's my passion.
Say a woman.
Oh, I can get to. Oh, you're gonna pay for me to like go fucking hike the Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Like, I'm passionate.
Yeah, people who get paid to do their passion are
what
fucking
I'm passionate
bloggers.
about is like getting vacations.
Yeah.
Is that a job?
Yeah. Taking vacations?
Yeah. So, that's where we are.
Yeah. So that's how it is. Okay.
Jordan's gonna hear this and go, get mad at us.
Why were you?
Get mad at us?
Why are you making fun of me? I go,
We weren't. We were discussing.
just talking about stuff.
We're being real.
Sorry, I was talking. Sorry, words came out of my face.
Sorry, words came out of my little peen dango.
Wow, that goalie sucks. Look at this guy. Oh, I won't even try. What a fucking bitch, dude. I would have glided 17
How is that
feet.
10? How is that 10? And then this is...
That was just the most routine outfield catch.
Yeah.
ESPN
Oh,
top
wait,
10.
he got him on the...
Oh,
That's pretty,
okay.
That was pretty sweet.
I didn't see the end of it. That was nice. He made the good
He made a
routine
Mick...
catch.
It said Mick delivery.
Well, that's racist.
Let's see.
You can't just call him people
Is this
mix.
better than that soccer player?
Yes, this was
that
sick.
was pretty sweet, yeah.
This should have almost been one. Dude, he went all the way.
His mouth guard came out.
He had sex with her.
Yeah.
He went all the way with her. Dan Arnold can't get there.
Well,
Can't
everybody,
get there.
it's about time we say our goodbyes.
Who was it ripped off of?
Oh, in the arms of
In
an
the
angel.
arms of an angel. Black Betty.
We're going to go to Chris's dentist now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, on the thing. There's one guy I think I saw. And I went, oh, that guy's just getting deep. Daily in
Now,
here.
he's passionate about his job.
Yeah, he's like, I love this place.
Yeah.
I love timeout.
And then after he gets sucked off, he's like, nah, I'll go home now.
That was a nice 14-minute shift.
Well,
I'm punching out.
punching out.